Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're in Walmart. We're gonna go through all of the Time and True. It looks like they're getting rid of that line and bringing in Scenario. So complete recap, you're gonna find really good deals down below, and if you like these videos, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and let's go shop. A new Time and True set, or maybe we just didn't see it in this black color. Tank has the thick straps. There's functioning buttons. The straps have the button detail seaming, squared in the back with the smocking, and then to match they have the pleated short, has the side button with the trouser pockets in the back. And then I'm seeing the little ruched shoulder top next to these linen shorts that actually look really cute together. You could also do that. So the ruching is adjustable. The two ties, relax fit. I think this also came in another color. Looks like it's on sale in store for under 10. Shorts are, I don't see a price for the shorts, but they're probably also on sale. This top looks new. So it has the little drawstring boat neckline. They have this textured beige and then also a chambray. And I don't see a price. And down dresses from Time and True. It looks like they're down to $9 in store. So these have the dolman sleeve, fit and flare, burgundy and beige stripe. Then they also have this beige with the brown, regularly $22.98. Also really good little black dress. Could throw that with boots and a cardigan for fall. Sneak peek Scenario jacket. Just show it real quick. Little shoulder detail. Hopefully they start adding these things to the website. I know there was a lot of questions in the last Wednesday video, but those are $29.98. Color in the fold over dress from Time and True. So this one has the straps, eyelet trim, drop tier in the burgundy. We saw it in a couple other colors, this beige and navy. These are down to $11 in the store. They're regularly $27.98. They have the camis from Time and True. Regular price. These have the thin strap. There's navy, ivory, black, and gray. Also have one of these Time and True, the crew neck slim fit cardigans. These have the ribbed wrist with the ribbed bottom. Time and True boot cut. I think we're going to see a lot of markdowns from Time and True since they have that new line coming in. Down to $8. So stock up on your fall denim. Hopefully the price is the same online. I'll have them linked. But this is straight leg. I love this style of jean because it's not like super skinny, but they are more fitted. They do fit in your boots. Comes in the dark wash, that lighter wash, a mid-tone. And then the boot cuts also down to $8 in my store. They have the dark wash, this lighter wash. And then let's see over here. $9. I didn't even get to wear these yet. And these do run small, so don't size down in them. Usually with these you can size down. I got the 4. They're a little tight in the hips, so they have the beige, the dark wash, and that mid-tone. And then the skinnies, it looks like, are also $9. Color in this Time and True dress. So this has the adjustable strap smocking, flowy skirt in the green and blue. They also have this new beige and brown. We saw that beige color, and they are $24.98. Short sleeve cardigans from Time and True. So these have that high neckline, buttons, puff sleeve, ribbed bottom. I know they had these at the other store that I went to, but I wasn't filming, but I only see this one here. But they're really nice for summer because they're the short sleeve. Navy in that cardigan, so maybe they do have them here. Color in the cardigan from Time and True. So this one has that higher neckline, the bigger buttons, drop sleeve with the ribbed wrist, that same fit through the back, and they are $17.98. We also saw it in this beige and black print peak smock dress from Time and True. This one has the ruffling smocking with that embroidered detail, the drop tier, and then this same fit through the back, and they are going to be $24.98. So new smock tops from Time and True. These have that high neckline, flutter sleeve, smocking with the little peplum, Same fit through the back with the keyhole, and these are $17.98 in the red. Also comes in that white paisley. It has like a pink print. Also have new colors in these tank dresses from Time and True. They have that high neckline, sleeveless, fit and flare with the pockets. Same fit through the back. So they have a new green. It looks like this black and white stripe is a different kind of print. They're solid black, and they're $12.98. In True short sleeve V-neck tees as low as $2.45. Looks like they have this light blue. There's navy. It's a slim V-neck. Maybe it's this one. But they have pink, black, and navy. Dress from Time and True. This one has the thin straps, fit and flare midi length smocking, and then same fit through the back. We saw these in other colors, so now the new color is red, and then also new print, and they're $24.98. This one's an online only dress from Time and True. It has that plunging V flutter sleeve, dropped here. It's a gauze material. And then that same fit through the back. Also new from Time and True are these crew neck dresses. So these have the little keyhole puff sleeve belt with the drop tier. And then the same fit through the back. And they are $22.98. New dresses from Time and True. I showed this one in maybe the dresses video. Has the high neckline, smocking, midi length with the same fit through the back. They also have some more colors online. That's $24.98. And then also new from Time and True is this dress. So it has buttons all the way down or up until the tier. It's a lightweight, soft material, like almost like the gauze. Also has that rope belt. Same fit through the back. That's what the smock detailing looks like at the top. And it also comes in the red gingham. Getting ready for fall. These are $24.98. New smock top from Time and True. So this has the squared neckline, ruffled straps, that embroidering through the body and then also through the back. And they're $17.98. So new eyelet dresses from Time and True. So these have the thin strap, square neckline, seam at the waist with the drop tier, smocking through the back, and they're $29.98. We're in the twist tee from Time and True. This has that crew neckline, the dolman sleeve, burnout material, same fit through the back. In the blue, we saw that mauve before. There's black. We saw the rust and green, and they're $12.98. From Time and True, they're a high rise, so pull on with the faux button. There's seam detail for pockets and then functioning pockets in the back. That's what they look like on. In the black, there's that darker wash, the darkest indigo, though they're $17.98. Peak dresses from Time and True. They have that high neckline, sleeveless, the smock detailing, fit and flares out, that same fit through the back. Comes in the brown and paisley print, and they're going to be $17. And also new from Time and True are these open knit sleeved sweaters. These have that scallop trim, same fit through the back. In the beige, also comes in the navy and black, and they're $17.98. New skirt from Time and True. This has that elastic waistband, the drop tier, same fit through the back, only seeing in the blue floral, and they're $19.98. So new high neck dress from Time and True. This has that button detail, the little tie, seam, flowy drop tier, seam fit through the back, and they're $24.98. Also has pockets. So new utility style denim from Time and True. So these have the pork chop pockets, nice flowy wide leg with elastic through the back. They also look like they're high rise. From Time and True, they're the tapered like flat front with the pocket, elastic through the back, same fit through the back. In the black, also in the camel, and they're $20. It's from Time and True. They have that scoop neckline, a little bit of a cap sleeve, drawstring in the waist with the eyelet trim bottom. Same fit through the back in the white. Also comes in the navy, and they're $15.98. Button-down dresses from Time and True. These have this smaller collar, full button, that little ruche detailing, elastic in the waist, midi length in the green. Also in this black and white print. They have the stripe and then a green, and they're $27.98. Also new from Time and True are these little dresses. So they have the adjustable straps, that same detail, fit and flare in this green print. They also have a brown kind of leopard look and the blue. Those are $24.98. New puff sleeve dresses from Time and True. So these have that elastic, the little elastic puff sleeve, smocking in the waist, fit and flare in the fuchsia. They also have this blueprint. I think we might have sold that one before, and they're $22.98. So new puff sleeve peplum top from Time and True. This has the elastic textured material, that little peplum at the bottom in the fuchsia. Also comes in navy, and they're $20. New sneak peek wide leg jeans from Time and True. These have the button zip, that seam detailing, trouser style with the elastic through the back. They also have the pockets, and the jeans are $24.98. So now sneak peek color in the barrel like denim shorts from Time and True. These have the button zip, that raw hem, same fit through the back, and the shorts are, I think they're $22.98. So these new button-down shirts, they have that ruffled neckline, the embroidered side pleating with the tortoise buttons, same fit through the back in the ivory, also in the navy, and they are going to be $15.98. Back these tie front blouses from Time and True. So these have the ruffled necklet, the double tie, same fit through the back in the ivory. They also have burgundy, and they're $14.98. Also new from Time and True are these open knit sweaters. So they have that crew neckline, relaxed fit, that ribbed bottom in the ivory or beige, also in the navy, and they're $15.98. Tees from Time and True. They have that crew neckline, drop sleeve, that same fit through the back in the yellow. It's a new color. There's black, white, and these are going to be $12.98. Gauze button-down top and pants from Time and True. So these have the smaller collar, tortoise buttons, drop sleeve, button on the wrist, pocket. I've been waiting for these. Oh, and they have the shorts, elastic waistband. I think we saw the shorts before, and then we also saw the pants before. They're all $19.98. This is the pants. New denim skirt from Time and True. This has full functioning buttons, this little gathered detail, side pocket, fit and flare. Same around the back. And I think these are $22.98. New style of t-shirt dresses from Time and True. These have the crew neckline, a little bit of a cuff this time around. It's a relaxed fit, and then the same fit through the back. They did an ivory. It's almost like a beigey color with the camel, solid black, white with the navy, and then they brought back a dark pink, and they're only $12.98. Also new from Time and True are these little smock tops. So they have the thin strap, the little peplum, squared in the back in this pink and red, also in that leopard, and they're $14.98. Dress from Time and True. This one has that high neckline, full functioning buttons, that button detail with the puff sleeve, fit and flares out, midi length in this burgundy floral, also in the white and black, and they're $27.98. Starting to mark down the kimonos. These lace kimonos are so good. You can wear them over your tanks, with your shorts. I love them over like little thin strap dresses because you get that arm coverage, you know, if it's too short. So they have lots of really good colors this year in this, down to 18. This one I just did an outfit within the black, the little shorts underneath. You know, a lot of the shorts are super short, so you have that coverage with this one. Time and True. Fedoras are pretty now with the felt They have the little gold hardware. There's it black with the black, the taupe, and the ivory has the braided strap. These are $17.98. Time and True tote bags. These have a top handle, also a shoulder strap. I know there's a designer look for less. And the camel also in the black. Looks like they're on sale for $23, regularly $38. All the Time and True hair accessories. So we got the silver and gold, the acrylic blue with the shells. These are all $7.97. So I wonder what they're gonna do, if they're gonna make this an accessories line. Because they still have some accessories. All the hats are still here. $7.97. All of the Time and True earrings. So silver hoops, $5.88. Remember when these used to be $3.88? That went up pretty quick. I guess I've been doing this a long time. They have the little flowers, hoops. The multi-packs are $7.88. Then I also see scenario jewelry at the end. So maybe they're just going to slowly get rid of this. First are these sneak peek slingbacks from Time and True. They have the espadrille, this one strap with the espadrille trim. These are $26.98. Colors in the kitten heels from Time and True. These have that square toe, the multi-strap. Now in this new burgundy. So I guess burgundy's coming back for fall. I'm really surprised. It's like the third year we're doing lots of burgundy. And then they also have this new brown suede look. I'm pretty sure brown is going to be, like, brown is the new black again. And then we also have the golds, and those are $26.98. Knit Time and True loafers. These have that round toe. Look at the bottom, has the little grips on it, and they're $24.98. Colors in these wedges from Time and True. So they have the square toe, the mesh, the raffia wedge, and the nude. They also have this new black, and then also a new leopard, and they're $29.98. Loafers from Time and True. These have the round toe, that little knotted detail. Wide width is available. These are $24.98. Loafers also come in black, and they're also wide width, so those might be available only in wide width. Sneak peek Time and True jellies. These have the cutout with that little back detail in the brown, also in the clear, and they're $24.98. Also new sneak peek flip-flops from Time and True. These have the faux suede trim with the grommet detailing, and they're $22.98. Or I'm sorry, they're studs. I know someone didn't like that I did that. So brought back these mules from Time and True in the leopard. They have the round toe, buckle. They always had that beige color, and they're $24.98. New sneakers from Time and True. So they have the round toe, the little mesh cutout in the navy, also in the gold. They have the double laces. These are $26.98. They also have the mules. These have the round toe, that same kind of mesh with the open back in the light blue, also in the ivory, and they're $26.98. Sneak peek mesh Mary Janes from Time and True. These have the round toe, the buckle, the rubbered bottom in the black, also in the white, and they're $22.98. I'm going to end the video. Thank you so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.